Hollywood has a new obsession, and it isn't the latest blockbuster or designer trend. It's a tiny injection called Ozempic. On the red carpet, it's being praised as a miracle fix, a secret weapon for dramatic transformations. But behind the dazzling headlines and jaw-dropping before and after photos, there's a darker reality. From emergency room visits to family fallouts, even lawsuits, Ozempic isn't just rewriting waistlines, it's rewriting lives. And the truth about what some of Hollywood's biggest names have gone through will leave you questioning just how far the industry is willing to go for perfection. Ozempic was never meant to be a Hollywood craze. Originally designed to help people manage type 2 diabetes, the drug quietly made its way into red carpet conversations when stars discovered its dramatic side effect, rapid weight loss. Suddenly, it wasn't just a prescription. It became a whispered secret among the rich and famous. In an industry built on appearances, the pressure is relentless. A single photo on the wrong day can spark headlines, memes, and brutal online criticism. So when Ozempic promised quick results, it spread through Hollywood like wildfire. From sudden slim-downs on talk shows to unexplained transformations at movie premieres, fans began speculating about who was on the injection and who might be next. But behind the glamorous glow-ups, not everything was as picture-perfect as it seemed. For some celebrities, the health consequences would be far more dramatic than the weight loss itself. And the first shocking story came from a Hollywood legend whose transformation turned into a trip to the ER. John Goodman's transformation stunned Hollywood. For decades, he was known as the lovable big guy from Roseanne and countless films. But in recent years, his drastic weight loss had fans doing double takes. Some praised his discipline, while others whispered that it couldn't have happened without help. Then came the rumors that his new lifestyle wasn't as smooth as it looked. Reports claimed Goodman had landed in the ER twice due to complications tied to rapid weight loss. For a man whose career had been built on strength and presence, the idea that his health was now in jeopardy shocked fans. Goodman never made a full public statement confirming the details, but the speculation only grew louder. Was Ozempic the secret behind his new frame? And if so, was it worth the cost? Because Goodman wasn't the only celebrity whose life seemed to unravel after embracing Hollywood's so-called miracle drug. Next, another star found that Ozempic didn't just affect her body, it tore through her family life as well. For Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Kyle Richards, the Ozempic rumors cut deeper than just online gossip. They tore into her personal life. Fans noticed her slimmer figure almost overnight, sparking endless speculation that she had turned to the same injections sweeping through Hollywood. But behind the cameras, whispers suggested the tension wasn't only from strangers on the internet. Reports claimed that even within her own family, concerns began to rise. Relatives worried about the sudden change in her health, her appearance, and what it could mean long-term. The conversations weren't glamorous. They were raw, emotional, and often painful. Richards denied using Ozempic, insisting her weight loss came from diet and fitness. Still, the shadow of speculation never fully left her, and the rift it created was impossible to ignore. Her story revealed a different side of Hollywood's obsession. Not just the physical risks, but the personal relationships that crumble under the pressure of perfection. And if family drama wasn't enough, the next name on the list would spark one of the biggest debates in Hollywood. Because when Oprah speaks, the world listens. When Oprah Winfrey admitted to using weight loss medications, the conversation around Ozempic exploded. For decades, Oprah had been the face of resilience, openly sharing her struggles with weight, promoting self-love, and encouraging healthier lifestyles. So when she revealed that she, too, turned to injections, fans were divided. Some praised her honesty, saying her admission helped remove the stigma and showed that even the most disciplined women needed help. But others felt betrayed. They accused her of sending mixed messages after years of preaching about natural health, discipline, and body positivity. Suddenly, Oprah, the woman who once told millions to embrace themselves, was seen as endorsing a medical shortcut. Her decision didn't just spark chatter. It fueled headlines, think pieces, and heated debates across Hollywood and beyond. And while Oprah herself seemed unfazed by the backlash, her words made it clear that Ozempic had fully entered the cultural mainstream. But not everyone's story ended in empowerment. For some celebrities, the results of Ozempic left them weaker than ever, like Sharon Osbourne, who publicly admitted she wished she'd never touched it. Sharon Osbourne never sugarcoated her experience. When she revealed she had used Ozempic, her words shocked fans. Not because of the weight loss, but because of how brutally honest she was about the side effects. Sharon admitted she lost far more than she ever intended, saying she became frail, weak, and struggled to put the weight back on. In a rare moment of vulnerability, she confessed that the injections left her feeling drained and regretful. Instead of a glamorous glow-up, she was left battling the fear that she had pushed her body too far. Her warning wasn't meant to be dramatic. It was a reality check. If someone with Sharon's resources and medical support could end up feeling that fragile, what did that mean for the countless others quietly taking the same risk? Her testimony pulled back the curtain on Hollywood's miracle drug image, showing that behind the trend was a price too high for many to pay. And Sharon wasn't alone in raising the alarm. Another outspoken star stepped forward with her own painful truth. Comedian Amy Schumer, who revealed just how sick Ozempic made her feel. Amy Schumer didn't hold back when she spoke about her experience with Ozempic. Known for her blunt, unfiltered honesty, she admitted that she tried the injections, but quickly realized they weren't for her. According to Schumer, the side effects were relentless. She said she felt sick all the time, with constant nausea that left her drained and unable to enjoy even the simplest parts of daily life. What set Amy apart was her refusal to glamorize it. Instead of treating Ozempic as a Hollywood beauty secret, she turned it into a warning, openly admitting she quit because the cost to her well-being was too high. Fans praised her for being straightforward, for daring to admit that the so-called miracle fix wasn't worth the misery it caused. Her words echoed Sharon Osbourne's, but with a sharper edge. Ozempic might look like the answer to Hollywood's obsession with thinness, but for some, it was nothing short of a nightmare. And as the conversation grew louder, another celebrity revealed she had been caught up in the craze without even realizing it, Chelsea Handler, who later admitted she was unknowingly taking the drug. Chelsea Handler's story was different from the rest, because she didn't even know she was on Ozempic at first. During an interview, she revealed that her doctor had prescribed it under a different name, and she only realized later that she was taking the same drug fueling Hollywood's weight loss obsession. Handler admitted she had no idea the injections were part of the Ozempic craze until friends pointed it out. Once she realized, she immediately stopped, saying it wasn't something she wanted to rely on. Her candid confession highlighted just how common the drug had become in celebrity circles, so normalized that stars were using it casually, sometimes without even realizing the full risks. Chelsea's story stripped away the secrecy, exposing just how widespread Ozempic had become in Hollywood. But her decision to walk away raised bigger questions. What were the long-term effects for those who kept going? Because beyond the nausea and sudden weight loss, experts were warning of something even more dangerous: serious risks to muscle and bone health. While Hollywood buzzed over quick transformations, doctors were sounding the alarm. Ozempic wasn't just about slimming waistlines, it was altering the body in ways many didn't expect. Experts warned that the drug could lead to muscle loss and even reduced bone density over time. That meant the very people using it to look stronger, younger, and healthier could actually be weakening their bodies from the inside out. Some physicians began questioning whether rapid, drug-driven weight loss was setting users up for future health crises, frailty, fractures, or long-term weakness that no red carpet glow could hide. The warnings painted a chilling picture. Ozempic might deliver instant results, but the price could be years of hidden damage. And if health experts were concerned, the courts were about to be even louder, because as the risks piled up, so did the lawsuits. As Ozempic's popularity skyrocketed, the courtroom became the next battleground. Class action lawsuits began stacking up, with patients claiming they were misled about the risks. Some argued they hadn't been properly warned about the severe nausea, stomach paralysis, or long-term complications that came with the injections. Others accused the makers of painting a picture of a miracle drug while downplaying the darker side effects. The legal fight grew bigger with every headline. Attorneys described clients whose lives had been disrupted, who suffered complications they never expected when all they wanted was a simple solution to their weight struggles. Suddenly, what had been Hollywood's sleek new secret was at the center of a legal storm that threatened to pull back the glossy curtain. And while lawyers battled in court, the drug's reputation outside of Hollywood began to shift. What was once a status injection became a symbol of something more troubling, an industry willing to gamble health for appearances. But the lawsuits were just one part of the story. The real impact of Ozempic wasn't just in the headlines or the legal system, it was reshaping Hollywood culture itself. Ozempic wasn't just another Hollywood trend, it became a status symbol. Behind the velvet ropes and flashing cameras, the whispers were everywhere. Who was using it? Who wasn't? And who had the most dramatic transformation? It wasn't long before red carpet interviews and late-night comedy shows were making jokes about the skinny shot. But beneath the humor was something far more serious. Industry insiders admitted the pressure to stay camera-ready had never been higher. Young actors entering Hollywood found themselves compared not just to their peers, but to stars who were chemically altering their bodies. The line between natural beauty and medically enhanced appearances grew thinner, leaving fans, and even other celebrities, wondering what was real anymore. For some, it was the ultimate quick fix. For others, it was a dangerous illusion. Either way, Ozempic had done what diets, trends, and workout fads never could. It rewired the culture of Hollywood itself. And as the industry leaned into the drug, one question lingered. Was this really the future of fame, or just another Hollywood illusion destined to crash? From John Goodman's rumored ER visits to Sharon Osbourne's frailty, from Amy Schumer's blunt warnings to Oprah's controversial endorsement, one thing is clear. Ozempic has left a permanent mark on Hollywood. What started as a diabetes treatment has transformed into the most talked-about beauty shortcut of the decade, reshaping not only bodies but also careers, families, and even courtroom battles. Yet behind the glossy magazine covers and red carpet photos lies a harsh truth. The price of perfection is rarely what it seems. For every star who flaunts a flawless new figure, there are others quietly struggling with health scares, regrets, and the heavy weight of public judgment. Hollywood has always thrived on reinvention, but this time, the transformation comes with risks that can't be airbrushed away. And as the spotlight shines on Ozempic's success stories, the shadows remind us of a sobering reality. No miracle comes without a cost.